This is your tripod bag. So when you open your tripod bag, you are going to find the tilt head. Then you are going to find the movement bar. And next you'll see the easy clip-in plate. Here is the tripod base. You will see that the legs extend. They actually have two different placements. One is a little bit wider. You can adjust them by using the orange clip on each leg. For the rig that we have, it's best to do the wider stance as it works best because it makes the tripod very top heavy. To use the movement handle, you'll need to take the rubber piece off and screw the handle into place. Make sure it's nice and tight. You can also adjust the length of the handle by spinning the dial to unlock and lock. The knob on the opposite unlocks the head so that it can tilt up and down. To remove the plate, you'll click the open piece, which is the orange handle at the top. Then you will slide in the tilt plate, and you have to pull the orange bar back and then move it into the lock position. There's also an Allen wrench on this plate if you need to tighten it once you tilt. This backpack has everything that you will need for your rig setup. Once you open it, you will see the two boxes that have your handlebars. You will need to put these together. First, unwrap the handlebar, and then you will also see the piece that attaches it to the rig. You'll have to unscrew the two screws at the top. It also has a little plate with two holes in it. You will grab the two screws and keep the plate and the screws together. You will also need the Allen wrench that is inside the plastic bag. You need to make sure that the black circle is away from you. So it will need to be attached on each side depending on which side it's going to go on the rig. So the easiest way is to get the screw in the plate onto the Allen wrench, put the placement of where you would like that to go on your handle, and then you will screw in your first screw and then grab your second screw and get those lined up. Once you have that all together, you will get your second handlebar out of its box and do the same thing, but make sure that the rig piece is on the opposite side so that you have one for each side. Once you have your screws all attached, you will find your rig. Your rig has two arms that are going to hold your iPad in. Your iPad will be in the front pocket. Make sure that's where you store it for safety reasons. The arms move up and down with the red adjustable screws on the back. You'll place your iPad in. Make sure the camera is at the top and the words for the rig are at the bottom. You're going to move the arms down and make sure that those are screwed in tightly. Once you have that done, you will grab your arms. Remember, the black circles should be pointed away. There are screws on each side of the rig, places to screw in your handlebars on each side of the rig. So you'll find the screw hole that works best, and you will get that screwed in tightly so that it does not move. Then place it on the other side in the same spot and make sure it's tightened tightly. And there are your 2 handlebars. Next up, we have the light box. Take all of the plastic and paper off of it, and then you will attach the magnetic cover. Next, you'll find the piece that attaches the light box to the rig. You'll unscrew the blue wheel, and there are 2 holes at the top of the rig for you to put them in. Make sure that the wheel is tightened tightly, and then the light box clips in and is magnetic. Next, we have the easy plate, and you're going to see the holes at the bottom. The wording will go away from you, so you want the wording on the plate to go wherever you're going to be pointing the camera. There is an Allen wrench inside of the plate that you can pull out to help you tighten. Make sure that the plate is as far back as you can get it so that it's not obstructing any of the camera view. And there you go. There's your rig ready to be placed on the tripod. Now you're going to slide the plate in. Make sure that the words are where the arrow is on the top of the tripod. And then you are going to be pulling that orange bar back to open and locking it in place. Adjust the tilt as needed. For the light box, you can tilt it also. The Allen wrench, the small Allen wrench, will help you lock it into place however you like. The blue button takes it off. On the side, you will see the power button. It turns the light on and off. Also, if you press the wheel, it selects and you will be able to turn the dial to change the different settings. To go back to the main menu, there is a button on the side with a bunch of different effects that you can play with and change the settings for those effects. Here is your bag that holds all of the microphone pieces. Here you will find the receiver and then 2 microphones. Next up, you will find the wind guard for your microphones. There are 2 inside of the bag. They attach directly to the top of the microphone right there. And then the magnetic clip is what attaches it to your shirt. There's also a charger inside of the bag, a charging cord for you to charge through the back of the case. Next, you will take your receiver and you will plug it directly into the port where you charge your iPad. And that is what will connect the microphones to your iPad. To get your microphones to charge, you'll need to remove the plastic on the back of the microphones and place them in the charger. There's the plastic piece that you need to remove, and once you place them in the charger, the light should turn orange, meaning they're charging. Next, once you're ready to record, You will place the microphone on your shirt and use the magnetic clips. To adjust the height of the stand, you'll just need to take off the clip and put it back on. And to attach the sun guard, there are holes at the top. There's 2 holes, one for each Velcro strip. And then there are also 2 holes on the sides that you can put the Velcro through in case it is a particularly sunny day. Once you have all of them in, you are set to go. Next, we have the portable charger. Inside of this box, you will find your portable charger, and there's also a ring that makes it magnetic that you will need to place on. And then you will have different ports that you can charge from. Here is the charging cord for the portable charger. To use this, you just have to put your cable in to whatever you're trying to charge, and it will begin charging. We also included the iPad charger and a block to charge the iPad.